The question here is telling us that Jackie is trying to rearrange the speed formula, which is given there as speed equals d over t. D stands for distance and t stands for time. And it says which of the following rearrangements of the formula are valid. So basically we want to manipulate that formula, s equals d divided by t, and see if any of these 5 answer choices down here are valid rearrangements. So there's 2 ways to do this. You either start with that s equals d over t, manipulate it to turn it into one of these, or just go backwards. Take what they give you as the answer choice and try to turn it back into s equals d over t. Well, let's see if that first one works. D equals s times t. Well, in this case, I want to get s by itself because in my original formula, s is on one side of the equation. So to get the s by itself here, I would need to divide both sides by t. So let's write d equals s times t. That's the original answer A. I'm going to divide both sides by t. These cancel out. And as you can see, I'm left with s equals d over t. And that is the exact same formula we started with the speed formula. So A is valid. That might be one of our answers. Let's keep going. Next, I have t equals d over s. T equals d divided by s. Again, I'm trying to get that s by itself. Okay, so first things first. It's on the bottom of a fraction, which is not good. Let's bring it to the top. I'm going to multiply s on both sides of my equation here. Over here, if I divide by s and multiply it by s, they cancel. And then I have s times t on the left equals d. Great. There's no more denominators with an s. And then I'm going to go ahead and divide by t, because I'm trying to get s by itself to match that original formula. These cancel out, and again I have s equals d over t. So again, that works. Great. B is also a valid answer. Let's keep going. C is s equals t divided by d. S equals t divided by d. Problem here is s is already by itself on the left. There's really no way we can just flip these two around and keep it the same, right? If you multiply both sides by d, you could get the d out of the denominator, but you wouldn't have s by itself anymore. So since s is by itself here, and they mean different things, that's not going to be an equivalent formula. D equals s over t. All right, d equals s divided by t. Again, I'm trying to get the s by itself. We need to get that t out of the bottom, though. I'm multiplying both sides by t. These t's cancel out, so I have s equals t times d. S is by itself. Well, over here in the original, it's d divided by t. And on the bottom, it's t times d. Those are different, not an answer. Last one. T equals s divided by d. Again, let's try to get s by itself. Let's multiply both sides by d to get it out of the denominator. These cancel out. S equals d times t. Well, that's different than what I started with, which is up here. S equals d divided by t. So again, that's not the same. Not going to work. My only 2 answers are A and B.